Alright guys, welcome to this week's Get Up From Your Desk. So this one we're going to focus on the foot and the ankle. So the best thing to do here first off is to take your shoes off, okay? So barefoot, socks are okay, but barefoot, okay? So looking at the foot and the ankle and what it can do and how it's going to move. So first thing I want you to do is just to take a seat actually, and then we're just going to flex and extend at the ankle. So you're going to pull your toe up towards your shin and then point it away as much as you can. Now these first few reps you might just want to get a little bit more of a gentle movement to begin with. So maybe we'll do 10 movements and same on the other side. It's best done sat down so you're not having to worry about balance. Okay, so let's go back to the first time, go a little bit further this time, just do 5, but with a bit more of a point. So really pull that toe up and then really push it away, okay? So really pull the toes as well, so everything's coming up, and when you point your foot down, push your toes away. So you're really making use of your whole of the ankle and foot mobility. Okay, so pointing down and pulling the toes up, pointing them down and away. Okay, so now we're going to move in a little bit. We can also do more of a circular motion. So hopefully you can see this well. But you basically just want to start off by drawing a small circle. Imagine you're drawing a small circle with your big toe. And we'll go 5 to the left. So on my right foot. So 5 to the middle, should we say, and 5 around the other way. Okay, so start small. Think about more the control here. Same on the other side, so 5 to the middle. Don't need to do a big circle, just start off smaller. But really think about making a circle. It can be difficult to get that control to start with. Okay, so now you've kind of worked on a little bit more control of that. Let's try and make a bigger circle, okay? So you're gonna have to really point your toe to begin with, okay? Point your toe to the floor. Then when you bring it inside, really push it to the inside. Try and keep your knee still. And then pull it up. And keep pulling up while it's pulled in. And pull up hard round to the middle. Keeping it pulled up, you're going to try and push it to the outside. Keep that knee still. And then as far as you get on the outside, push it down. And then we'll come back the other way. So really focusing on making that circle as big as you can. And then do 2 more in either direction. Just really focus on the range of motion. Don't do this quickly, because it's actually such a small movement that you can really focus on. Okay, same on the left. So start with it really pointed, okay, down to the floor, and then pull it to the middle. And as you pull towards the middle, pull it up as high as you can. Notice how I move my toe position as well. So now back to the middle, with my toes really pulled up, over to the outside, down, pointing my toes, round to the outside, and let's go the other way. So around the outside, pull it up, across the top with it really pulled up, and then down the middle, and then point the toe. And then a couple more in either direction. You can go a little bit faster, but still try and keep that range. Okay, so that should have moved them in all directions, okay, just to begin with. Now we're going to go to a knee to wall, okay. Now I'm just going to use the edge of the hip thruster just to demonstrate, but this is best done against the wall, okay, so it's best done here, but you can't quite see that as well. Okay, but the basics here is that the front foot, which you're going to work, needs to stay planted to the floor, okay, so you need your whole foot there, okay, the key is the heel doesn't lift, okay, you want to keep that heel nice and flat. You're then going to push it towards the wall or the object. The wall's the best because you can rest your upper body as well on it. This back leg can do whatever. It can go out to the side if you need to. It can be behind you. So you push forward and then you pull back. Forward and back. One of the keys for this is that you don't twist your hips. So you'll see now, I'm going to make a common area of this is to twist. So you'll be like this. And if I do that, it really allows me to get more. If I kind of twist around, it allows me to get far more motion. Okay, so if I do this sort of thing with my hips, it allows me to get much further, but I'm just swinging my hips, moving the weight. So I want to keep everything nice and straight. My knee passes over directly on my toe, my hip stays straight. And that's all then ankle mobility. It's not coming from, you know, your hips moving and swaying. Okay, so you want to stay, I'll show you from the front. So nice straight hips, foot stays flat, and I go over compared to this sort of like rocking motion, which we get sometimes. So let's do 10 really good ones. The key with this is if you touch it, to start close to the wall, if you can touch the wall or the object, you're just going to slide back a little bit. Okay, so you see how if I touch it, I'm just going to drag my foot back. I can't get there yet. I might do in a couple of reps time. Take the time. I'm getting closer. So it took me like 3 reps to get the right range, and I got it right. Okay, so other foot, same thing. If you touch, just slide back a little bit, just about. You only, there we go. Okay, so it takes about 3 reps normally, and you'll find a suitable range, and then just complete your 10 reps there. Okay, so we're going to use that same drill, except this time, like we did before, so we worked on that sort of like flexion extension, okay? We also, your foot can go a little bit side to side, okay? So your foot does have range of motion from side to side. It's important to keep that. So we're going to work that by doing the same drill, but when you're in that knee forward position, you're just going to push your knee to the outside, knee inside, okay? Knee outside, knee inside, okay? So get that same shape, same setup, towards the wall, not quite touching it. So you've got that stretch on your calf already, and I'm just going to rock to the middle, and then to the outside. To the middle, but you're always keeping that stretch on. Okay, so your knee's going to be forward all the time. You might want to miss where your foot position is. You see how mine's going out to the sides, give me a little bit more balance. So a really good tip with this one is that if you can, so when you do your first stretch, your foot should be covered. You should be able to see your foot. If you're looking straight down, you should be able to see your foot. And what we're aiming to do is move the knee while the foot stays still, and I can now see most of my foot. Then go to the inside, I can see most of my foot. Most of my foot. So you should be covering it and then uncovering it just by going side to side. Okay. So to finish up with, just to work a little bit on the foot and ankle stability and the mobility that we've just kind of gained there. We're going to do a little bit of a star drill. Okay, so we're going to stand on one leg, and then we're going to reach our foot. And we're going to stand on our left foot, and we're going to reach forward with my right, then out, yeah, out to the side, there, okay. You see the pattern. I'm going to go all the way around the back as well, so over here, over here, diagonally that way, and that's it. Okay. Now the trick is to this, your foot's got to stay flat to the floor. You can't kind of wobble the foot. Okay, your foot's going to stay flat so that your ankle does the work. Okay, so follow along now with me. So stand on our right foot. Let's reach out to the front. Okay, reaching that toe. Then diagonal. And also you'll feel all the muscles in your feet really working hard to stabilise, especially if you've got no shoes. And diagonal to the back, then straight back. My hip thrust is in my way. Then diagonally behind you. Then behind you to the side. Diagonally across your body. And one more to the front. Okay, let's go back to the left. And we're just going to triangle a little bit further. Okay, we do one more on the left, one more on the right. So reach forward as far as you can, keeping that foot flat. Out to the side. So out diagonally, then out to the side. Try and keep your balance. Diagonally back. Straight back. Diagonal behind you. Keep the foot totally flat. Behind the leg. Cross the body diagonally. Probably the most difficult one. And then one more straight to the front. Okay. Back round onto the right foot. Last round, so really try and reach as far as we can. So in front. Diagonal. That's the side. On a diagonal behind you. Straight behind. Diagonally behind you, to the side, behind the standing leg, it's most difficult on the balance, diagonally in front, but across your body, that one's a tough one, and then straight ahead. Okay, so your ankles should feel a little bit looser, and your feet might feel like they've done some work, okay? That's why it's really important to do that one in bare feet if you can. So everything should feel a little bit more awake down there now, hopefully. And yeah, ankle and feet, often neglected. Right, I'll see you all next week, guys. Bye bye.